I'm Jenny Creech. I am the Challenge B Tutor Director here at Holly Springs. Holly Springs is one of two communities I participated in this year because they just can't get enough of me, I guess. I don't know. But I actually have Tutor Challenge B. This is my 5th class. I've Tutor Challenge A twice, and I've Tutor Challenge 3. I'm on my 2nd time with Challenge 3, which is give or take 11th grade. So I obviously love CC. I'm very committed to it. Challenge B is a great year because we're getting them right before they go to high school age. They're mostly 8th graders. And we just do a lot of fun things. They're a lot more dialectic. So they're able to apply all this. We're still learning a lot of facts and a lot of grammar and a lot of subjects. But now we're talking about things like Darwinism and formal proofs and mock trial, right? So I have some of my students that were able to stay today. So I was just going to ask them. They also, a lot of them brought their science projects. We do sometimes I call it a hodgepodge of science, but it's a great hodgepodge of science. Sometimes folks get upset because we don't do a textbook for science. I'm like, relax, this is so much better. We start out our year with the history of science, and they learn about all these famous scientists from history that were motivated by the Christian faith to explore science. And we learn about, Faraday, Linnaeus. Who else did we talk about this year? Newton. Madame Curie, yes. And so a couple of them brought something that they did at that point, and I'll let Colin get up and show you that in a second. And then we do, I'm sorry? And you have one too, and Sarah. And then they do a science project, and we actually have a science fair with some other communities, so they've got some of their boards. So I'm just going to let the students that are here that want to get up and talk just briefly about their projects, and maybe if they have a second, tell you their favorite part of Challenge B. Besides me, of course, but their favorite part. Okay, so y'all take, Brady, you want to go first?
My favorite part about Challenge B is mock trial and current events.
So, you want me to do this? Yeah. Okay, so in the beginning of the year, when we were learning about different scientists, one of the scientists we learned about was Linnaeus. And so Linnaeus developed a filing system for animals, starting with kingdom and going all the way down to species. And so I made a giant chart that follows the descriptions of the mule deer. And so the mule deer is in the kingdom Animalia, class Chordata, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, order Arthropylidata, family Cervidae, and then genus Ocidilius, and species Odoli. A long Latin word for me. And so I put the 5 kingdoms across here, several of the phylums that are in the kingdom Animalia, and then all the classes in Chordata, the orders, the families, and the genus. So, and then these are some of the other animals, like in Mammalia, there is a frog, and so I have a picture of a frog and another family line of the frog. And so that's what I did for my Linnaeus project. And this is my science project. I basically compared camera's light meters to a lux meter, which measures light, and then I compared the accuracy and then put my results together. So that's what I did.
My favorite part about Challenge B is probably mock trial, which is really fun. So in the first half of the semester, we do debate, where we study different debate and current events. So we study different topics that are debated in the government at this time, like currently, and then we have debates about it, similar to informal debates. Like we had a debate about should we raise the driving age. We had debates about women in combat. We had, what are some other ones? We had a Walmart debate about whether Walmart is good for America. So that was really fun. And this semester we're doing What? I can't hear you. This semester we're doing a mock trial, a formal mock trial, where we have we're assigned different roles for attorneys and witnesses, and we have this murder case, which is really fun, and it's formal, so we get to compete against some other mock trial groups and other CC groups, Challenge B groups, and other Challenge Bs, and it's really, really fun. So yeah, but other than that, my favorite subject is probably logic, which is really fun. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Emma, and my favorite thing about Challenge B, well, there's so many good things about it. I really like mock trial like everyone else. It's so fun. I just love it. And I also like literature for one reason, because we got to read Corrie ten Boom, The Hiding Place, which I really enjoyed. That was one of my favorite things ever, and it was just amazing. I just loved it. I loved, like, thank God for the fleas. It was just amazing. I just loved it. And I did my science project on, is there bacteria in yogurt? Which is sort of nasty, but I also found a lot of research on it. I did tons of it, and actually bacteria in your yogurt is good for you, believe it or not. And my results actually prove my hypothesis, which is there is bacteria in yogurt. So, but there was some hard things about this test. I really liked doing it because you had to keep everything sanitary, and it was just really fun. So, yeah.